Okay, so for question 27, I'm going to do a video lecture. And so, yay, question 27. And the question is, were there legitimate constitutional issues in the impeachment of President Clinton, or were the charges largely a case of sexual McCarthyism? How did the impeachment and acquittal affect Clinton's achievements and reputation as a president? Well, Clinton did have some ground that could say that he should have been impeached for constitutional reasons. Like, he had some issues with illegal financial transactions, and there was a whole kind of shady real estate deal with the Whitewater. But the main controversy comes in when we have the Lewinsky affair. And in January 1998, it was revealed that Clinton had had an affair with a young intern named Monica Lewinsky. And while this does show that his moral character is not prime, we had issues because he lied under oath, and that's not a good thing. So the Republicans said that he could be impeached because of perjury before a grand jury and obstruction of justice. But the Democrats, they complained that sexual transgressions were not a ground for impeachment, and that they were just they were attacking Clinton with sexual McCarthyism. And if we look back at who McCarthy was, he was the man who was gung-ho about finding all the communists. And he would accuse people who weren't necessarily communist of being communist. And he was pretty much out to attack people. And the Democrats were kind of saying that the Republicans were out to attack Clinton no matter what they did. And they did have the majority, and they did really seem to want to block a lot of Clinton's plans, a lot of his economic plans. The Republicans were very much against them, and they wanted to stop them under any costs. So if they could impeach Clinton, they could get what they wanted. So, in my opinion, I think that the affair was not necessarily proper grounds to impeach the president on. The Republicans obviously would disagree. He did lie under oath, and I do agree that's bad, and he could maybe be impeached. But I feel like it was more of a sexual McCarthyism than real constitutional ground. And the people seem to think that too, because when they re-elected the houses of Congress, the House of Representatives, they lost the Republican majority. So that shows that the people were also backing Clinton, and even though he was a bit morally corrupt, his policies were still effective. And I do think he is known as a good president. When we want to talk about the future impact of the possible impeachment, which he did not lose his job. The majority ruled him not guilty. But most people, they knew him. They really still supported him as being a great president economically. He still got a lot accomplished. He really secured the economy, and that was really positive. That's a really good thing. But also, we had, with Vietnam and some of the wars, we start getting some distrust in the presidents. And also Nixon with the Watergate scandal. People are getting tired of presidents doing scandalous things, and they're starting to lose trust in their government. And again, especially after the Vietnam War, which was not easily justified, people really want to be able to trust their government. And with Clinton having an affair, possibly some illegal financial transactions, lying under oath to a jury, we have a little bit of mistrust raising back up again. And so that kind of, I think, would affect his image. It just affects people's views of the government. Distrust starts to form again. And that's why I think back into the Vietnam War, I think that's why Carter was nominated, because people after Nixon, they wanted a moral president. And so that fear does come back. But I don't think it really hindered him politically. Obviously today he's still very active in the government, and so is his wife. And like I said, he had great economic policies. It was a time of economic prosperity, so I don't think that it didn't really affect him too much. It didn't really hinder him, because I think the people were still on his side, because he did do a lot for this country. So President Clinton's impeachment was made more on the grounds of sexual McCarthyism rather than constitutional grounds, and did not hinder him politically, but did raise some distrust in the government. Thank you.